It's the Radio from Hell show. Carrie, Bill, and Gina, and we are pleased to welcome to our microphone now Ray Fearon. Is it Fearon or
Yeah.
Fearon?
Both. You can say Fearon or
No,
Fearon.
let's get it right.
I can go with that.
When you introduce yourself, you say I'm
Ray Fearon.
Ray Fearon. And Ray is the principal actor of a film called Lulu and Jimmy. The director was going to be with us, Oscar Roller, but he couldn't be here today.
No, he's because the film premieres next week in over 3 cities in Germany. They had to do. They're still sort of doing a hell of a lot of TV publicity and things like that.
So you are the principal actor in the movie. You're Jimmy,
Yeah.
and you're described here in the stuff we have as the impossibly handsome son of a damaged African American World War II
Isn't
veteran.
that great?
that is just fantastic. I've
So-
never been described as.
So how did you get cast? Mr. Roller, is that how you say his name?
Yeah.
Did he come to England looking for actors?
It's funny because how he found me. I was in a magazine. He'd been casting for this part for a year, and I was in a magazine somewhere. And
Doing some modeling, were you?
No, I was with somebody, a very sort of famous
Oh, come on.
model, and he saw a photo of us, and he found this photo.
It was
and
Kate Moss, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't Kate Moss.
Okay.
We'll get it out of you.
Oh, just tell us.
It was Elle Macpherson.
Oh my God, the body.
It was the body, and she's a fantastic, she's a great friend of mine too. And yeah, he saw me and Elle in a photo, and he thought, that's the person I want for my film. And so he found me. He flew over to England with his producer.
Were you surprised when you just get this call out of the blue, or this?
Saw you in a magazine, you know.
No. I mean, I just got it from my agent, so I just thought it was just somebody, you know, it was just like a script's coming to you. Have a look at the script, look at the parts, see
And
what you think.
you'd done acting before, right?
Of course, yeah, I've been acting for
Yeah.
years.
We're just
Just
not
a little
familiar.
bit.
We're not familiar.
You're not familiar with it.
Well, let me tell you,
Yeah, just a little bit,
here,
just
sir.
just a little bit. But maybe maybe he just saw me as a model. I don't know. But maybe underneath the picture, the photo was actor.
So he knows that he finds your agent and he comes and auditions you for the part and figures he
He
was
flies over and he asked me, do you know what I mean? I read it and it was a fantastic part. It was a great script. And then he said, fly over to Berlin and we'll do a screen test. And we did a screen test and he offered me the part on the spot. So
Pretty nice.
that was pretty cool.
Who is your co-star here who plays Lulu? Is this somebody you knew before you started?
No, I didn't know her. Her name's Jennifer Decker. She's a French actress, actually.
Well, look at her.
And she is.
How lucky were you?
I was
huh?
very, very lucky.
Yeah, pretty.
Do you know what I mean? Talk about impossibly handsome. She is impossibly beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
And so tell us a little bit of the story of Lulu and Jimmy.
well, basically, it's a film that is set in the 1950s, and it's about a black American, the son of a GI, who falls in love with an aristocratic German girl, and they go on this journey of love together with a lot of outside sort of influence trying to stop the relationship to happen.
Do you have to do an American accent in the film?
I do. I am an American.
And how is that? You know, I find that now. Where are you from originally?
I'm from London.
You're from London.
Yeah.
I find that Brits do an American accent much better than Americans do British accents.
You think?
I do. Did
Can
you
you-
have
can
trouble with it? Was it hard?
No, I think we're surrounded a lot by American American influences, TV. I mean, you have satellite. Nearly everything is American, and you have so many dialects, you know, from different cities. So but it's something as an actor. I mean, when I was at drama school, you learn phonetics.
Yeah.
And phonetics is the sort of technical aspects of capturing language, and so you're always learning accents and stuff. So to sort of pick up, it's for me, it's not the actual American itself. It's fine. You can do a general American. It's just it's picking up specifics,
Nuance.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's if he comes from, I don't know, Utah.
Yeah.
What does Utah sound like?
Yeah.
And it's just getting down to the specifics. This was not difficult, but quite challenging because it's the 1950s, and you could get a New York accent, which is out of 2009, which would sound completely different to the way how somebody sounded in the 1950s. So I had to get something which was very, very clear, not too colloquial, because remember, the woman's got to fall in love with you as well. So you got to be clear. I mean, and he's a pretty intelligent man, so you know, it was trying to find a clarity, but also to find a weight to him, a groundness to him. So I went sort of a mixture of Philadelphia and kind of a little New York.
Am I reading this right? You sang in this movie?
I did sing too, yes.
Sing "Stand by Me" in this?
I did.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that something you were comfortable with normally?
I'm very comfortable with singing.
Good.
Yeah. It's something I've done in shows, you know, in theatre and stuff.
And see, I should have looked this up before you got here.
So you've got Ray's bio here
You
now?
have been acting for quite some time. And Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Yes,
There's
I
a
was.
voice.
Not just a
Not
voice.
just a voice. It says voice of Firenze.
Firenze, you know the centaur,
Firenze.
half man, half horse.
Oh yeah,
That's you?
That's me.
Awesome.
Yeah, and yeah.
So you're a familiar face in a lot of stuff.
Oh, look at Coronation Street.
Yes,
on
yes.
A lot of TV.
EastEnders and
Quite a lot of TV.
Yeah.
Lots of
Keen
TV back
lots of stuff.
in London and stuff.
Waking the Dead.
Wow.
Lots of stuff.
So Lulu and Jimmy is a love story essentially.
Yeah.
Is it? Do we describe it as a comedic love story, or is it a kind of a tragic love story, or?
I think it's comic tragedy. There's a bit of comedy and a bit of tragedy. It gets tragic towards the end. But
Why did Oscar Roller? Is this based on something in his life that he made this movie?
yes, it was based. I think it was something to do with his father. His father was a writer, and his father wrote a short story about. I think it was. Maybe it wasn't he wasn't American. I think he might have come from Africa or somewhere, but he came from some other place, and he was studying apparently in, can't remember which part of Germany it was, and he got ostracized. Apparently, he fell in love with a white German woman, and apparently, you know, the powers that just people around her just sort of pull their friendship apart just because of the color of his skin, and he just thought, well, you know, it was a good sort of starting point for a story. Now, even though the politics,
This takes place in the 50s.
Yeah.
When it's a lot more difficult for interracial relationships.
Oh, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely, especially someone like place like anywhere.
Yeah.
It's like I was saying, especially Germany, but we're talking about after the war.
Yeah.
So they're very still sort of stiff in their
Touchy.
ways. Absolutely. But the great thing about the story, which I found, is the two lovers, the two main protagonists in it, don't harp on anything with the politics. Actually, don't stop them, and they're not there sort of contending the politics neither. They seem to be ahead of their time, and it's sort of like it's very much like Romeo and Juliet, where basically the love, nothing can't stop their love, and they go on loving each other and wanting to be with each other for. But they have a lot of obstacles that sort of try to stop men in the way.
Lulu and Jimmy, let me ask you, how long ago was the movie done?
We finished 2007 September.
So a while. What have you been working since then and stuff that people would see?
He's on The Doctors.
I've been doing a lot of TV back home.
Yep.
I was in LA for a bit, but then your strike happened. Your writer's strike, oops. So I came back and just been doing a lot of TV.
So-
And yeah.
So good. Things are going good.
Yeah, I've had a fantastic career.
This
And,
is this is exciting for you, I would imagine.
this is terrific. To come to Sundance with a film is just the icing on the cake.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things that you've always wanted to do in your lifetime. And
Have your picture taken with Il McPherson and come to Sundance.
And come to Sundance.
You could die now.
Look at that.
Everything is.
All right, you can see Lulu and Jimmy Tuesday, January 20th at the Egyptian Theater in Ogden, which is I hope you go to that. It's a fine theater.
Yeah.
Friday the 23rd at 11:30 a.m. at the Holiday Village Cinema in Park City.
Ray Farron has been our guest. He's the star of Lulu and Jimmy. Thanks a lot for being with us.
It's a pleasure.
Have a great time in Utah.
I will do. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's the Radio from Hell show. It's Kerry and Bill and Gina.